Welcome to qnawire.
So now we'll work on problem 36 from chapter 17. In this problem, we're asked to determine whether each of the following statements concerning the titrations in the previous problem is true or false. So in the previous problem, we had two solutions, one of nitric acid and one of acetic acid, with the same volume and same concentration, and they're being titrated against the same solution of sodium hydroxide. So the first statement in this problem is that the pH at the beginning of the two titrations will be the same. Now, since we know we have a strong and a weak acid here, this is false. The pH will be lower for the strong acid, for nitric acid, than it will be for acetic acid. In part B, the statement we're given is that the titration curves will both be essentially the same after passing the equivalence point. Now this is true, and it's true because after we pass the equivalence point, after all of the acid has been consumed, the pH is determined by the hydroxide anion, and that will be the same for both solutions, so it will be very similar after the equivalence point. Then the last statement which we're given in this question is that methyl red would be a suitable indicator for both titrations. Now if we look at the table in the book for the indicators, we see that methyl red's range is 4 to 6, so this is false. So the range of this indicator, as I just mentioned, is pH equals 4 to 6. That's when the color change occurs. And since the equivalence point for the nitric acid with sodium hydroxide will be 7, and for acetic acid it will be even higher, this pH range is too low for either titration for it to be a good indicator.